everybody, what's going on? Figured I'd pop in and say hi and see what's up with everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good evening and behave. I don't think anybody knows how to behave. At least I don't. But I'll openly admit it. So hopefully you're having a good night, or day wherever you're at. Yeah, I figured I'd do this quick live for a little while because I do have an announcement for tomorrow night. After I've done some long time research on some subjects, I'm planning on doing a live stream tomorrow, if not the next day. So everybody's welcome here. Have fun, enjoy your time while you're here. We don't want to attack or do anything mean towards anybody. We want to be respectful to everybody. And let's just play respectful, It's what we can do. You know, life happens, but when you're nice to everybody else, you tend to have some nice people around. I try not to associate with the bad, but hey, you never know who's bad and who's good anymore. So what's new with y'all? Before I say what the live stream tomorrow is going to be on, or the next day, um, I'll wait until some more people come in before I say anything. If you're lurking, don't be shy to talk. I'm not gonna bite somebody's head off unless you're an ask to one of my mods. I'm not gonna bite your head off. That's just me. I have mods for a reason, and they do their job, and that's just how it is. So, what's going on out there in this world? Hopefully, everybody's enjoying their night. But yeah, kind of decided to go ahead and do this live stream real quick. I'm wide awake for a little while at least. Probably stay awake for probably about another hour or so, and then I'll go to sleep. It's been one of them busy days. So yeah, y'all let me know how y'all's night going. Don't be shy to the chat. Later. And y'all have y'all's fun night. Enjoy. Yep. Sorry, I had to message somebody. So what's going on with everybody? What's new? And if I don't say hi to y'all, it's probably because I don't see the chat right off the bat. I try not to not miss anybody, but that'll happen. But yeah, I am planning on doing a live stream tomorrow or the next day. More likely tomorrow, but we'll see. Well, the next day, which would be Thursday, I can't do a live stream. I forgot about that. I have a doctor's appointment Thursday, so I can't do that. Y'all can stop being lurkers and start talking. Yep. I can't be the only one talking. Yeah, sorry about that. I know I haven't done very many live streams lately. I've just been through one thing after another, so I've taken time off. But I am trying to get back into doing live streams again. As soon as my cast comes off and I've got the all clear to go out, and I'll probably go back to the place where I broke my wrist, but I'll probably go back to a couple of cemeteries. Hopefully, the place where I broke my wrist, I won't break it again. We'll see. I'll try not to break it. Let's put it that way. I just got the wrist better. Hi, Donnie. How are you doing? Hopefully, you're doing well and haven't seen you in a while. I've been trying to get to your live streams. I've been actually in a cast for 6 weeks now. So it's been a while since I've been live. And then other things have came up, so it's good you're doing very well. You're a great supporter of a lot of channels and a lot of otters, and I appreciate the work you do. But yeah, I am going to be trying to do my live stream tomorrow. Yeah, I did break the wrist. Hopefully, this is the last time I'll be in this. Hopefully. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. That's a wishful thinking, but the doctor did say she wanted to do a orthogram, which causes a lot of pain. I really either have the surgery or have shots put in my knee because I've had it done on my knee, the orthogram, and that shit hurt. You're welcome, Downey. But yeah, I am planning on going and doing some more lives. Try not to break the wrist again. One place I went live is kind of weird because I had actually ended a live stream, walked a little bit more, probably another good 20 minutes, and then broke the wrist. Yeah. Thank you, Downey. You have a good evening, and I appreciate you stopping in. So, I do appreciate you coming in. Let's see. Sorry, I did get a message, everybody. So, what's new? What is everyone up to? Hopefully, everybody's having a good evening. What shows y'all been, or what live streams have y'all been watching? What have y'all been up to? Yeah, I've been looking up some information and doing some research. So yeah, there's a research I done on some things, and it all kind of works together. So once I do this live stream tomorrow or the next day, y'all will see. See, how do I put it? It'll all come together. You know, I'm using knowledge that I already had, plus information that I've looked up, and it is about a government problem and something that happened in my state that got me doing more research with my governor signing something, and I'm not very happy with that. So, yeah, I just don't get it. With that, being said, the my governor did sign something that's not right. It's just not right. I will be opening the panel up in a little bit. Just give me a minute. So yeah, I opened the panel so people could come in and chat. I will be careful with who comes in. Just about everybody's welcome on the panel. It's just the disrespectful people are not. Okay. Do the panel link. Nothing against others. It's just I don't want disrespectful people in here disrespecting the people that watch because it's not right. So hopefully everybody's having a good night. Not even taught that much and already losing my voice. Go figure. Yeah, I'm messing with a friend. But yeah, I am planning on doing a live stream on tomorrow, the next day, and to be honest with you, it is going to be about the government or my governor. It signed a bill that put hate against transgender people, basically. Ty, I did see that. I did not get the time to respond. So I was sick. Hopefully you're doing all right. Things happen. There's not much I can do about. As long as I am watching, there's nothing I can do. I can just watch them. Hi, Amanda. How you doing? But yeah, I've had allergies. So if y'all hear me losing my voice, it's because of the allergies. Um, but yeah, the live stream tomorrow, how do I put it? Basically, the governor signed a bill, or well, a law, and to be effective in July about transgenders, transgender people playing on um, teams, a sports team, which in my books is not right. Everyone should have a right to play on whatever team, whether you're a girl or a guy. It doesn't fucking matter. There's no need for it. So, with that being said, that's what that's going to be about tomorrow. And I can talk a little bit on it today if y'all would like, but I'm just opening up the panel for everybody to come in and, say what they can say, what they want to say about it. I am definitely against that. Thai. I have tried that before with honey, and to me that hasn't worked for me. It don't matter if I'm on allergy pills or whatever. Due to asthma, it brings it up more. So bronchitis is just not going to happen this year. Hopefully, knock on wood that it doesn't happen. I don't need no more bronchitis, and that's what my allergies bring on. So try to stay away from that. But it's life. We all have something that goes on. We all have people we don't like, or there's always something that goes on in life that we don't like or control. Yeah, I try to stay away from the bronchitis. It doesn't love me. It truly does not love me. I try to stay as far as away I can and try to keep it away. But it is an open panel. Everybody is welcome to come in. I don't hold it against anybody. It's how you're gonna lose them and gain them. It's part of YouTube. If I told you how many I lose and gain, you'll be cracking up laughing at it. That's just how it is. Yeah, Amanda, I'm only on one medication for allergies. I was taking it day and night, but it's so expensive to pay for, and it's over the counter. My prescription insurance will not pay for the allergy medication, whatever they give, it won't work. And a lot of the inhalers that they give you for allergies does not work for me, or they cause me to have an asthma attack, so it's not worth me to get it. Now that's messed up, Ty, but there's not much you can do about that. Like I say, you'll get haters wherever. It is what it is. It's what you do with it. If you let them get to you, then you're not. You don't let them get to you. Basically, you just don't play into their little tricks and games. I'm sure I've got. Well, I know I've got plenty of haters, and you know what? They talk all they want to talk. I haven't even been in some of the channels that they talk their junk, and it's clear. I'm not there for them, and they want to talk it. Like I say, the haters are in love. But yeah, the live stream tomorrow is definitely going to be about my governor and some of the state laws. Yeah, Amanda, that's definitely an issue or an issue. Of course, with the dogs that we got, they bring in pollen themselves. Um, my mother's actually allergic to my one of my chihuahuas because of the hair. Right, Amanda? Right? That's all you do is keep moving forward, Ty. There's always going to be things that go on. It's like today when I got the notification about our governor and I read it, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Thai is kind of the same thing here in the U.S. So it's like it's however you put it. They do get caught. Yeah, in Florida, in the United States, they have similar laws to that. Right, Amanda? I don't call myself a celebrity, that's for sure. I'm real with it who I am, and if somebody don't like it, they know where the door is. I am me, and I speak the truth, and I speak my mind, and that's just how I am. I don't mind. Amanda is Al Skinner 81, 1981. Escram. Shit, I can't even type tonight. Partially have to do with the cast. That's why I can't type. Yeah, there's a lot of things that's going on. Ed, that research that I've done, I've got 3 pages on pretty much on the governor. I can tell y'all that already. My governor, all y'all have to look up is Ron DeSantis. Funny. I guess that's a true statement, Ty. That is the governor's name, spelling and all. All you have to do is look up him, and you'll find controversy about him. And what's so sickening um with this governor, he actually signed this law on get the first day of Gay Pride Month. First day of it. Hey Nella, how is it? Good to see you. How are you doing? I can't even talk now. Good Lord, help me. But yeah, the governor really, really, really fucked up. Not only that, but he actually put into law about our voting. So now the mail-in ballots have to be in sooner, and a lot of other things on top of that. It's just I didn't look into that because I'm not a voter. I just don't. I don't get into that shit because no matter what, you're still gonna get fucked by whatever person's in office. It don't matter. Amanda, I'm not sure. I do know as far as the law that he passed today, transgenders cannot play in high school sports or college sports. The whole thing on that is what is next? What is he going to do next? Now, is he going to try to put our professional teams to not playing, transgenders not playing on professional teams? I don't know if there is any, but still, I don't watch professional. Okay, yeah, I was have to do that on the phone. Thank you, Ashgram. So yeah, the whole situation with that is just messed up. And there's just so much hate. And what I don't get is why do you think you have to do that? It's not like a woman who was born a guy playing this sport is going to do any better. Like, there's no reason for it. For you to ban them from playing is there's no reason behind that. Oh, so you make it fair for the women who are born women to play? Nah, that's not the case. And this is not the first time that he's had kind of a anti-hate or anti like or whatever you want to call it. Not the first time he's been against gays, lesbians, bis, transgender. He's been through some of them other. I have no clue why they did that, Ty, why he did that. I don't his reasoning is to make it fair for women and girls to play sports. Well, if they're transgender woman, um, how's that making it right for them to play? It's not. It's just like saying, okay, well, actually, no, I'll put you one of the sayings that he said in there. Let's see. He said girls are going to play girl sports and boys are going to play boy sports. To me, that's a sexist statement. And a lot of times, I think it was the voting part. He did not let no reporters in. It was all wrong. But I'll be more into that tomorrow. I will talk about it more tomorrow. It's just like the Pulse nightclub shooting. He made a proclamation against or for that honoring them, but he did not mention the LGBT group whatsoever, the community. Thank you, Amanda, for coming in. Yeah, it basically talking out his ass. He's just an ego. I don't know. He's one of those that I would call they think of themselves highly, and not only that, but he wanted to open up the state faster than what it was should have been for the coronavirus. Just so that the money can come in. How are we supposed to end that virus if you're going to continue? If you're going to open it up too soon, you can't do that. Hi, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, it's some crazy shit, and I'm not gonna do very much of a live stream long today because I am wanting to do that one tomorrow or the next day. But it's just I don't get why they do the things they do, and why you're gonna treat people. Yeah, it's okay to open it up at some point, but like a slow opening up, is better than opening it all up right away. This was before the vaccination was even out there. He was trying opening up. It was before that. Before even half the state was vaccinated. So it's not just about the vaccination on that. That's not the issue. It was just he wanted to come in early. And that's something we can't do. You just have to be safe and play it safe. I try to be as safe as I can with that thing. I have not had my vaccine yet. I am working on it. I'm not going to be doing the Johnson and Johnson though. But our governor is he's just fucked up. He's just, I don't know. Not only is he against the transgender, the gays, the lesbians, the bisexuals, he's also against other people. And if they're not to his views, he pretty much talks shit about them or treat them like shit. And it's just wrong. It's something that I had read on him. He's actually anti-Muslim. Muslims doesn't necessarily mean they're terrorists or they've done terroristic things. Exactly, Nella, he needs to go. And it's like, he's a major Trump supporter, and I have nothing really against Trump. Not that I like him. I have nothing against him. But to me, he using that endorsement just to get himself further in. And that's not even, you don't do that. If you're going to be a governor or a president or whatever, you don't use other people to endorse you. You go on you. You don't use somebody else to get in. Nah. That's just not right. And I have nothing against, any of the presidents that we had. I don't hate any of them. I know either way we're still going to get fucked by whoever's in there. There may be a law we don't like. One thing that I'll definitely say is, I don't like how the governor acts. Talking, or actually he talked at a anti-Muslim place or advocacy, and that's just like saying like you go into the white supremacist, advocacy, talking about this, that, and another. There's things that he's done in the past that I don't necessarily agree with. That's just me. Since he came in, I had a feeling he wasn't all that great. When his competitor that he was going up against when he when he was trying to get to be a governor for Florida, he started calling Andrew Golem a monkey, an African American a monkey. So there, it shows how racist he can be. Or at least he was going to monkey up the state, is what he said. Still, you don't do that. He's said some racial shit throughout the years. And I'm surprised a lot of Floridians did not do the research on him. Or at least try to keep him off. It's just ridiculous. And that transgender law that he just passed today. But my sports medicine background, naturally I, had some insight on it and knew kind of why he done it. But that's not right to anybody. And if he thinks he's just helping out other women and girls to play sports, he's not helping them. There'll still be issues, women playing in sports, they were discriminated years ago, many, many years ago. This here that he just passed only makes it worse. So how are they going to be able to prove that they're a male or female when born to play a sport? And if they're a transgender person and they want to play a sport of the sex that they're not, white, they're going to have to prove that they're of a certain sex by birth to play. But that playing may be on a men's league. Well, are you going to tell them they can't dress as a female to play? What's next? What are you going to tell them they can't do? That's one of the reasons why I won't do sports law. When I went into my sports medicine, I had opportunities to further the education of sports law. I chose not to. I've had instructors tell me, yeah, you should do it. Your insights on it and your opinions, you could help a lot of people who have been discriminated. It's not that I don't want to help them. Sports law is just a major headache. I barely passed that class, so I'm not going to make it any further. So I was not about to try that one. There's a lot of them. Let's see, my diversity class. I hated that class. We had a what I call a racist teacher and or instructor, whatever you want to call it, in college. I went to the dean, told him how I felt about it, told him what it, what that was being said, and they said, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with it." Fuck that. Yes, there is a lot wrong with that. I passed that class, but it wasn't right, for what she was saying. I know the following time that class was offered or was came around for students, that instructor was not asked back. I knew that much. She was not asked back because so many students complained. If it wasn't been for my first complaint, some of the other students would not even stepped up and said anything. They would have just stayed back and stayed quiet. And I really see that sometimes you have to be the one that steps up and says something. Sometimes you have to be the one that talks to the right person. You never know. But I know one thing, this governor just really fucked up the sports world. Because now that's going to bring so much hate to transgender in this state. And there's so much hate in the world already. We don't need any more. I wanted to do more research on this subject or even on the governor and some other with the sports before I go into, before I even do a panel. I wanted to make sure I did some more research on them. And the more that I find, the more annoyed I got, the more pissed off I got at the guy. I don't even know the guy personally. And I wouldn't want to know him personally. Honestly, I would not want to know my governor personally. If I seen him today and he said hi to me, I probably would walk away because at this point, what I know, I have no purpose of saying hi to him. I have no purpose in it. And I'm not that type of person usually, but there are certain people I wouldn't even say hi to. If they were a fire on them, I wouldn't spit on them and put it out. There are quite a few people like that I won't do that with. I wouldn't even pour water on them. I went to college for the sports medicine, and unfortunately, I did get injured with my back with the work that I was doing. So I cannot pursue that degree too well. But the degree has helped everyday life as far as things I can do and knowledge. I would definitely have to find where my degrees are. I have them put up somewhere, I think. Yeah, they're put up somewhere. I still even have all my college books, pretty much. If the dogs didn't get to them and destroy them. But yeah, I would stand up. I stand up to all mistreatment. I don't like it. I don't put up with it. You know, the way people are treated in this world, just because they're different, is wrong. Good to see you, Chris 50. There's a lot of shit that's happened, and I'll admit it. I was bullied at one point, and I stood up. The more that I stood up, when I stood up, I had more backing. I didn't even know that I would have that much backing for standing up for myself. So naturally, I'm going to stand up for other people. I've been in places, stores, and seen racism happen, and I've spoken up. That's just how I am. I'm not going to let things happen. I just don't like it. I'm just not that type of person. Everybody's different to another person. We should like each other for who we are and not what our skin color is, what our mentality is, or anything. We're all human. We're all going to be different. Not one human's made the same. So let's love each other for who we are. Hey Rojo, good to see you, brother. You know them Dodgers lost, right? Quite a bit of times. So I don't know why you support them teams. We all bleed the same. You got that exactly right, Nella. We all bleed the same. We all gotta treat each other the same, not and yeah, you're gonna always have haters, and you know what? Haters are welcome. Because you know what? I will stand up to them. I'm just not that type of person to sit back and be quiet for a while. I might let it all build up, and then I'll say something. You know me, Rojo. I'm always messing with you about them damn Dodgers. Yeah, that governor, oh, it pissed me off. That governor really just rubbed me wrong. It's just, I don't know. And it may all do because of who or what I've supported. I'm not. I've got plenty of gay friends. I know people that are transgender, and I don't hold it against them. I know bi people. I don't hold it against them. So things change for a reason. I know one thing. I know my governor's a racist asshole. I know that, and a bigot. That's for sure. And that's wrong. But yeah, I know I haven't been doing too many live streams. Not another Dodger fan. Don't worry, guys. Dodgers is one of the teams that I would watch. Um, let's see, Detroit Tigers. I watched them. I think it was Detroit Tigers. Whatever. But yeah, it's just so much going on. I just don't. I don't like our governor. But our government, we've got too many government officials that are racist. They hate gays. They hate LBGY or LBGT community. So I can't even talk. There's things that Well, that's only because I didn't talk about them, Miroho. They're fine. I know. No, I just can't speak right. That's just my backwoods personality. There's so much that is said and done that I just there's certain things that piss me off, and one thing would be in the government being as racist and just hate against a community that they don't agree with. Just like our government, or well, my governor. going to a anti-Muslim advocacy and speaking on it, and that's not only that, but he blamed all Muslims for the Paris attacks that happened years ago. And, it's ridiculous. I see everybody as human. You know, not all Muslims are from Middle East. All right, Miro, I'll be live probably tomorrow. Maybe the next night. I'll try to be live tomorrow. I know Thursday I have a doctor's appointment, so it depends on how tired I am and what they say. Um, I will be getting my cast off Thursday, and then we go from there. What they say they're gonna do. They're gonna try to do an orthogram, which that motherfucker hurts like a bitch. So I really don't want to do that. But yeah, the whole back to the government stuff. It's just y'all can come up on the panel and talk y'all's opinions on all what they all done. Look how long it took for same-sex marriage to happen. And there's still hate against that. There's still people who do not like lesbians, gays, transgender people, or bisexual. And then you get people who they don't like the gays, they don't like lesbians, and they don't like transgender, but they're fine with bi. How are you fine with one but not with everyone else? No. Chris, how's your college going? But yeah, the whole thing, and then the day with the or the transgender ban in sports, especially high school and college, where the high school students, I'll tell you, they are very, very young. They're influenced very easily. And you're going to tell a transgender person that they cannot play a sport. We have a high suicidal rate in the U.S. amongst the young youth. And you're going to tell a transgender person who has a battle with themselves of coming out and saying, hey, yeah, I'm transgender, or hey, I'm gay. They already have enough battles in the world already. And you're going to tell them they can't do that. What's next? They're going to tell players if you're a lesbian or gay or bi, you cannot play a sport. Because that day would come, and when it comes, all hell will break loose. The NCAA have said any state that does not have a safe environment or a non-discrimination, or that don't have discrimination in it, or does have discrimination in it, sorry, they will be pulling all their key sports out of that state. They will not perform championships there. They won't allow championships, stuff like that. And in Florida, and probably most states anyways, that has had championship games, our tourist level goes up. And when you put a ban on something like that, that only lowers your tourists. And think of it this: now that that's national news that he done that, a lot of people in the LGBT community probably will not come to Florida in fear that they may be attacked for who they are. In my books, everybody's welcome here. Everybody's welcome. And for them to be, treated poorly is just not right. And I may sound like a bitch for saying what I say, but it is what it is. You don't discriminate. Everybody is different. Everybody's different. The whole world has different places, and it's just wrong. Just like the Jim Crow, yeah. No, thank you for bringing that up. It's just like that, And I do advise people to look that up, look up the meaning behind that. What is next? Yeah, I'm in a southern state, but I see everybody equal. And there's some states or some even towns in some of the southern states. If you are if you're other than white in that community, you are a target. That alone I see is fucked up. No segregation anywhere. Don't segregate people. No, it's just wrong. Put them together. I'm very, very much for everybody being in one community. We all have our communities. We all have our parts in life. A lot of people say, well, I don't think a man should cut off his dick and put a vagina in. Why is that? Well, then they will go on and say, well, that's not how God made me. Well, it's not your choice. It's the other person's body. If they choose to do it, let them do it. I see nothing wrong with it. There is a condition, and that is, well, I don't know if they would call it a condition, but in their mind, they should have been born a female or a male, and they have the sex change operation. There's nothing against that. I have nothing against that. You know, just like back in the days, they say you shouldn't get a tattoo. That's a sign of the devil, or you shouldn't get this pierced or that pierced. People don't tell somebody not to do something because of your beliefs. Hi, Leo Watcher. Thank you for coming in. So yeah, you don't do it. We don't make we have no rights in telling somebody they can't do something. And we should not have the right to take other people's rights away. What's next? What rights are they going to take away next? Our government is there to take our rights away. They want to control what we say, control what we do, and that's not something that I stand for. I don't see the point in that. Why control somebody? If we're supposed to have all these freedoms, but you're not giving us this freedom, then why even have them in the first place? Why are you even in the office if you don't support everybody having the right to do pretty much anything they please? Some people say, "Oh, I'm against the death penalty." I I'm not going to say that I'm not against it and that I am against it. I have nothing against that. You know, or for it. All honesties. Yeah, some cases, some people should have the death penalty. Some serial killers, yeah, they should have their death penalty. But then there are some family, and I see the family side, that their family members were murdered, and they say, um, well, it's no, he shouldn't be alive because they killed my daughter or they killed my son. That he's getting to live while my kid is no longer here. I see that 100% why they say that. I agree with them. Things happen for a reason, but a lot of the other reasons why they're putting on death penalties on people is not right. Some people are very sick. Some need very much, there's some things that are very much needed to, be done. Some of them needs mentally evaluations, and if they're mentally insane, they should go to a place to help them. Do I think some of them can be rehabilitated? Yes, they can. To a point. There's some of them you can't even help. And I get that. Trust me, I get that. There's a lot of people who can't be helped. I see it every day. Hell, I even see it on YouTube. You try to help somebody and they just don't get it. A lot of times you'll have people talking shit about you, but really in reality, they admire you. They just don't know they admire you. Or that they're in love with you. Could be either one. Thank you, 808. But yeah, our whole governor, he just makes me more sick every day. I don't need to see any more of him. And truthfully, on the date that he was elected, I will tell you this, my honest opinion, I knew he was going to fuck up somewhere or create more issues. I already knew that was going to happen. I seen it happening and got sick with it. I knew. And then here today, he puts that ban on transgender people playing sports in high school and college. Told you, I knew that was going to happen. And altogether, that is fucked up. I welcome everybody in. I don't care what you are. I really don't. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I don't care what you identify as. As long as you're respectful to my moms, respectful to me, respectful to my mother, you're fine. But you must be respectful. As soon as you get out of line, you get timed out. Hi, Maria. It's good to see you, sister. Yeah, the governor, I knew he was going to mess up. I knew he was going to mess up. And here, putting the ban on transgender, it was just the top of the icing. It was not quite yet. He hasn't went. Well, yes, he has went overboard, but he hasn't put it to a point yet. No, Boogie, it is not a Boston Terrier. It is Chihuahua. Which one are you talking about, hun? Or hun, sir, mister? I'm in another world. That's how you doing? But yeah, our governor really fucked up. What's going to be next? What is he going to do next? Black and white or brown and white? Let's see. I don't have a black and white that I know of. Maria, that's a good one. But yeah, no, I have a brown and white. That's a Jack Russell Chihuahua. She's only a quarter of a Jack Russell, maybe. Yeah, a little less than a quarter. Do you want to call it? That's my sassy ass. Yeah, brown and white. She looks dark. Let me see. Let's see. I only have Polly. Shoot. Yeah, I only have dark brown and white. You're talking about that one. Yeah, because my solid black, that's a Chihuahua, and then she's a Jack Russell Chihuahua. So yeah. Yeah, she's dark. Let's see. Look now. Yeah, that's my Sassy. She actually got her name through my mother when she was very, very young. Probably 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old. Beth, you're welcome on the panel. But yeah, Sassy got her name through my mother. About 2 weeks old, she started getting hyper and attacking my mother. So that is my Sass attack. I have, let's see, maybe, I don't know if I have it up. I do not have my Casper. My Hollower I do not have up. And he's in bed. Hi, Crystal. How are you doing? Let's see. Get back to that in a minute. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, we have quite a few little ones. Trying to find my Casper real quick. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chats. I'm actually trying to find a picture of Casper. He's actually Chihuahua. That's my little Casper. Hi, Pugface. How's it going? But yeah, that's the little Chihuahua. One of my Chihuahuas. Oh, wow. Stay safe, Crystal. No, Bugface, you gotta stay. But yeah, Crystal, we've had quite a few. A few of ours have gotten sick, and we've gotten them better. Matter of fact, it seems like we were getting back to back to back sick ones, and I got them through it. So that's a benefit of that. And thank you, Pug. I am trying to come back a little bit more and more. I'm actually kind of more waiting for what the doctor's going to say next for my wrist before I come back fully. Right, Beth? He's got to stay. And it don't mean the walk. That walk doesn't mean anything. You still got to stay. Crystal, you're in the Philippines, right? Pugface, I am feeling a little bit better to a point with it. I do still have my pains. It's popping in and out of place, the one spot that they're trying to fix. So I think I need to talk to the doctor Thursday. I need to tell her it still pops in and out. Like I could feel it popping in and out even in the cast. And I won't even be doing anything and it'll pop. So oh, you're being called up on the panel. You cannot hide. Now you got to come up. But yeah, it is getting better to a point. Yeah, yeah, Chris, I have seen Philippines had quite a bit of stray dogs or street dogs. I forgot what I was watching that showed it. You need a foot massage. Well, Pug, if you get the foot massage, I need that back massage. I have actually had my back go out recently in the last, what, I probably would know, over the weekend. I know that much. It was actually her that suggested the leaves. Yeah, I've got several of my dogs on my channel, Crystal, that I've got one that howls like crazy. Let's see. Might be able to pop it up. But yeah, I've got my fair share of animals, trust me. Yeah, my Sassy is spoiled. Spoiled a lot. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Alrighty. Not what I need. Sorry, I'm looking for streaming. There it is. That's a good one, Beth. But yeah, Pug, you're being begged to come up on the channel. Pet on link. Yeah, I do love animals. I am a big animal lover. Even though I'm allergic to cats, I still like them. They don't like me, but I love them. I've been bit by more cats and scratched by more cats than I have from dogs. Beth, I went for sports medicine, so I know a lot of physical therapy stuff too, and stretching. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'll find one. Have to find it. Here we go. But yeah, that's what he does. Oh yeah, Beth. Here they go. that's them going off. Thank you, thank you, Crystal and Nella. Thank you for coming in. So yeah, Beth, I do know. Guess. Ooh. Oh, guess. Casper. Yeah, he's not gonna do it without without it playing. But yeah, that's my little spoiled brat. He's spoiled, and he will howl. He's been a howler since day one, and has not stopped. Yeah, I've got multiple dogs, Crystal. Nella, you're welcome here anytime, sweetheart. You can welcome up on panel if you ever want to come up. But there's a lot of things out here in this world of hate going on, and I just let's stop the hate and start showing love for everybody. That's how I see it. Yeah, that was a crazy. I what up? Want to say hi? You want to say don't touch you? Don't touch the computer. Come here. You want to say hi? Hey, look. There you are. Look, there you are. Yeah. That's one of my other spoiled bats. Yeah. You're so spoiled. You're so spoiled. Go, mommy girl. Can mommy get loving? Thank you. You're so sweet. You want to get up in mommy's lap now? Huh? You want to get up in mommy's lap? What? Thank you. Yeah, she's spoiled. Mwah. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Oh, now you want mommy to pet you? Yeah, that's just a few of them. I actually have a lab pit that's spoiled too. She's in her little spot tonight, so she's went to bed. And then the other ones that were Halloween, they're in bed. Just my little chunk butt here that's not in bed yet. You'll be going to bed soon, huh? Yeah. You'll be going to bed soon? And they all need to go to bed. My baby girl. What, Candy Boo? Candy Boo. You my candy? Are you sweet as candy? Are you sweet as candy? Yeah? Thank you. That little barking y'all hear are 5-month-olds, 6-month-olds. Y'all hear them in the background. They hear or see any of us walking, even at bedtime, they gotta go off. I got one that's so tiny. She hasn't been able to play with the bigger ones yet because of, she's played with a little bit of them, a few of them, but the much, much bigger ones we haven't let her around because of the fact that she's so tiny. Stop. Yeah, my little chipmunk, let's see. Our little tiniest one, let's see if I can find it. She is very tiny. And just as spoiled as every single one of them. Okay. Let's see if I can show her. There she is. That's the tiniest one. And she's probably about 4 inches long. 5 inches long, maybe. So that's why she don't get to play with the others. So how's everyone's night going? Hopefully your nights are going well. And yes, everybody is welcome here. I have no problem with everybody being here. You know who I'm missing though, Crystal? I'm missing some Smiley. I want my Smiley here. Smiley Risa. Gotta get her one day. Gotta get her here. Let's see. But yeah, my little girl, she's all my dogs are spoiled, all my brats are spoiled. Well fed, well maintained, well taken care of. Hopefully everybody's having a good day and a good night. I will probably end this live pretty soon because I do need to get to bed, but we'll see. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. My one lurker's around somewhere. But yeah, I do have a tiny little shit, as I call her. Well, I don't have her. My mother has her. That's my mom's dog. Little tiny thing. She's probably no more than a pound and a half, maybe 2 pounds. But she's only 5 months, and she is teacup chihuahua, so I don't suspect her getting over 3 pounds, really. And I do plan on doing a live stream within the next 2 to 3 days. More about what's going on with my state government. Well, yeah, my state government. The hate that he does, my governor does. It's ridiculous of what you find. Yeah, then there's some people you have a gut feeling and you know is going to mess up. And then when they get in office and then, they do mess up. It is what it is. There's not much we can do about it. And hopefully everybody can hear me well and it's not too loud. Probably is kind of loud, but it is what it is. If it's too loud, I can adjust it. Nope, it should be alright. Microphone should be alright. But yeah, there's a lot of hate going on in this world, and I don't like the hate. I don't like seeing people getting messed with or attacked for just who they are. I will stand up for, I'll stand up for that person. If they're being attacked because of who they are, I will stand up for them. No problem doing that. But yeah, hopefully everybody's had a pretty good day. Sorry about that, Beth, the last time, and I did not warn you again. Sorry about that. Yeah. My little munchkin, he can howl pretty damn loud. I'll admit to that. That's my baby, though. That is one of my babies. He actually, well, his whole litter, his brother, both sisters have had issues, health issues, and we rescued him from a or a family friend. Blah, now I can't even speak. Same place where I've got his older brother from, and it's been one thing after another with them for that litter. Um, but they are healthy dogs. They do have some health conditions that we've taken care of, and they have done well. But yeah, my Casper is the big mouth, and what's so bad is when he starts howling, every single one that howls will howl with him. Like he gets it started. He's like the instigator of the howling. But yet the scaredy cat of them all. He's my big baby. It's what I call it, a cry baby. If one just looks at him, he cries. Not really, but to that point. But he will dish it out on him, but he cannot take it. It's just like humans, really. A lot of humans can dish out a lot of shit, but they cannot take the shit when they get it back on them. A lot of them get mad for who they are. You know? Yeah, I think it's funny when people hate. Because they're just acting ignorant. Really. They're acting stupid. Nighthawk. You need to get on panel soon, boy. It's been a while since you've been around. Hopefully you start feeling better, Nighthawk. But yeah, the government or the governor that I got is just, I pissed me off today. It's just a bill that he signed, really. In all honesty, it's just going to bring more hate into this state. That is ridiculous. Ty, I've been there. I've gotten to the point where I can't sleep at times. I'll tell you this, I actually went to sleep early. That I've actually, I would actually go to sleep early and wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning. Go to sleep at 9 and wake up at 3, or go to sleep at 1 and wake up at 2, and be up for the rest of the night. Yeah, you haven't been on a panel in a long time. You need to get back on one of these panels. Next, my next live stream, which will probably be either tomorrow or Thursday or Friday at the latest, will be about the governor that I have. So I would, for what you do, I do appreciate if you would come on and, speak your opinion on it. The law that he signed in today was a ban against transgender people playing in college and high school sports. Not so happy with that. That kind of pissed me off. To me, that's just bringing more hate, and there's so much that I dig up on him that is just been crazy. And the funny thing is I actually, when he came in office, I knew he would really screw the state of Florida up. He's just going to add more hate to the LGBT community. I don't hate nobody. I have nothing against anybody as far as that goes. What they choose to do with their lives. It's what they choose. But evidently our governor does not like our LGBT community. And that's not the first time that he's even, done them wrong. It's like in the community. He didn't even mention them in a now I can't even speak. A proclamation honoring victims of the Pulse nightclub shooting. He didn't even mention the LGBT community in that. And I actually have like 3 pages of shit that he's done that's just wrong. So that'll be my next live stream for sure. That is, I had to get some more information dug up on him to talk about him. And also some more sports, things that's happened in sports in the, history time. And I do have to thank Furry for some of the information. Furry Potato did have, she was right on key with some of it. And I did my bachelor's in sports medicine, so, there's quite a bit I do know. I may not be able to physically use it anymore as far as the degree, but I do use it in everyday life, per se with the back problems that I've had. I've used it for my back pain. One of the things that is good for me is walking, stretching, which I fucking hate. I don't like stretching, but it can help. I've had, I've got my knowledge. I won't deny that. Yeah, Nighthawk, we need you up on panel soon. If not tonight, hopefully on the next live stream about the governor. Because I'm not giving you all the details that I've got. I'm going to do that live stream tomorrow or the next day. That's a separate live stream. Al, so good to see you. You're welcome up on panel if you want to come up. But yeah, I will be talking about my governor in my next live stream for sure. I'm not ending this live stream right now, so yeah, I don't have to worry about it. Ty, you're welcome. I don't have nothing against anybody coming up on panel. I have nothing against it. But tomorrow, I really do appreciate if I could have a couple of cop watchers or a couple of activists, especially if they're in the LGBT community. I would love to have a few of those in. So if y'all know anybody in the LGBTY community or the LGBT community, and if you invite them to come over or even subscribe to me, because I am going to be doing a live stream about my governor on this and their opinion and their backing of it, and even the cop watching egg one community, please join. That live stream will be coming up very soon, so I do want to get that out there that I am going to be doing that one. I had to do more research on it before I did it, because I did not want to have an argument, let's put it this way, put an argument against this governor or for this governor or whatever you want to put it, without me having more information on him. You know, not only is he racist, but he's got a phobia against the trans, the gays, the lesbians, and the bis. Simple as that. What have any of us, or any, well, I'm straight, but I'm not gonna, have nothing against gays or lesbians or any of that. But what makes it right for anybody to have a phobia against any sexual orientation? What makes them have the right? Why do people seem that they've got to think that they can take another person's rights away? And that's how I am, That's how I think. I don't think anybody should be taking the rights of others away. If a murderer murders somebody, he should still have the right to speak, or she should still have the right to speak. Yeah, a lot of their rights are taken away and they're put behind bars. I know why they were put behind bars, and yeah, they should be. They should be allowed to talk to their family. They should be allowed to talk about their situation or what they've done. I believe in truly talking about what you've done in the past. Like, you cannot move on forward without speaking of your past. Do I judge people of their past? No. Do I put people down for their past? No. I have people I dislike. A few of them knows who they are, and I dislike them, but I don't hate them. I choose to stay away from them. I choose not to acknowledge them, because it's not worth it. We've got to treat each other as humans, but you know what? There's some people you can help, and then there's some you just really cannot get through to them. And so be it. Let it happen. Al, I hope you've had a good night. I was hoping you would stay alive a little bit longer. But yeah, I wanted to come on and let y'all know that I will be doing another live stream soon. And that, and what the subject's going to be about. And I do really appreciate really. I do appreciate if y'all know anybody from the A1 community, the LGBT community to come in. I would love to have their opinions on this, because truthfully, I don't want just my opinion out there. I want everybody else's opinion out there. And I know there's going to be a few people who won't be watching because they don't like that subject, but you know what? It is what it is. That's just it. If they don't want to be on, they don't have to be on. I don't make anybody stay for nothing. It's just not me. I don't make you stay. You don't have to stay. But yeah, tomorrow's live stream will be about my governor, the negative shit that he's done, and the law that he passed just today. Of all days, he passed it on this day. And in this month. It goes to show who they really are. So yeah, I hope everybody's had a good time and they're doing good. Nighthawk, I wish you'd come up on panel soon. Al, you're welcome up on panel if you want. It is an open panel tonight. It's just the talk. I'm not gonna close the panel or not. I'm not gonna keep the panel on just certain people. Everybody's welcome to come on. I actually don't mind people being on my panel. I really don't. But yeah, tomorrow will definitely be a good one. I will say that. It'll be a good panel. I would love to have people come in and talk about it. And if you don't like a certain person that's come up on the panel, please do not be hateful to them. And tomorrow's panel, if I got anybody that comes up on the panel and there's another person on that panel and you do not like what they say, please do not attack them and please do not be an ass to them. Once you start calling names and being an asshole to them, you will be kicked off of that panel. I will not ban you, but I will kick you off of it for that night. Because I will not put up with attacking each other for their opinions. And I know the panel that I'm doing tomorrow, or the live stream I'm going to do tomorrow, is very touchy subject with a lot of people. But I will not put up with any attacking. Sorry, I got hiccups, guys. I don't put up with attacking any other time. I'm not going to do it here. I'm not going to put up with it here. Not tomorrow, especially not tomorrow. Everybody's welcome, but you have to be respectful to everybody. As soon as it's disrespectful, you will get your warning. Simple as that. And the more that you're disrespectful, the longer you keep doing it, you will be banned from the channel. And I hope everybody understands that. I do not put up with it. And I've actually had emails where people are saying they are not treated well. I didn't see it. But then I find out it's in other chats, so them persons that were attacked do not come to my channel when they see these people on there. I don't want to say, no, don't come. Y'all are welcome to come. And if that person starts on you, and I will tell them to stop. If that person doesn't like it, there's a door, they can hit the door. There's no attacking anyone. And I do get emails on it, so. And I've actually had a few people text me about it, and I'm not going to put up with it. I've let a lot of things go, but there are certain things I won't let go now. Timeouts will happen. If you attack a mod, you're automatically timed out. Automatically timed out. I'm not going to have you attacking my mods. I've seen mods being attacked in other channels. And even if they're not a mod and they're people that are well known in the community that are treated well throughout the community and you start attacking them, you will be timed out. And if you come back and you continue it, you will be banned. My mods know what I put up with. And the mods know what I won't put up with. So y'all, I ask tomorrow for sure y'all be on a well behavior. I'm not going to be putting up with very much tomorrow for the fact that I know the live stream that I'm going to do, or the next day, whichever day that I do the live stream, I know people are not going to like what I say. It has somewhat to do with politics. I omit it. And a lot of people hate against that. You're welcome on the panel anytime that I have a panel or doing a live stream. You're welcome up on a panel if I've got a panel going. Just be respectful of others is what I say with it. The panel link's in there for tonight if y'all want to come up and say hi and talk for a few minutes. I have nothing against anybody coming in. I do appreciate the respect. When you give respect, I give you respect. Once you're disrespectful, I'm not a happy person. But yeah, so tomorrow will be about my governor. everybody will see why I have a strong dislike for him. I not that that might be the one person I may hate. I'll admit to that. That might be a hate word there. Um, but I have a strong disliking for him. It's one of those gut instincts you knew it's going to be fucked up. You knew they were going to be fucked up. It's just like when our last president came in office. I pretty much shook my head. I'm like, yep, we're going downhill. And we did. We went downhill for a while. And I'm not saying the new president's going to do any better. Trust me. They're all going to mess with us and do us wrong somewhere. But I am hoping that our new president will fix it. This is his first year in. We don't know what's going to come in the future. I hope he fixes what's going on. That qualified immunity needs to be taken away. Defunding the police department is not going to help. Will not help. I can guarantee you that now. That will not help because you still will have your bad cops. And just because they got defunded, it's not going to help them. It's not going to improve them. You know, they need to be more reportative. They need to report it and put it out there in the public. They need to be known. You know, stop hiding the stuff that you do. Don't hide a body cam. Matter of fact, my own sheriff of my town or my county have said he doesn't believe into cameras because there's cameras all around. Yeah, you need a camera for your officers, your sheriffs. You need that camera. Yeah, they can shut them off or do whatever the fuck they want with them. But them cameras will show them fucking up somewhere. And that's just the truth. It's just how it is. And for our own sheriff not to want a camera only makes him look even more shady. I actually call him Shady Grady. That's what I call it. You know, I call him he is shady. In my books, he's shady as hell. And he's not even the worst one out there. And what's so bad is he's known throughout the U.S. for his shenanigans. Go figure. Only in Florida do you have your shenanigans put out throughout the U.S. That's crazy. You know, it's surprisingly that he is so known, but yet has not been taken out of office. Nobody will run up against him. And that alone, in my books, is fucked up. Somebody's got to run against him. And I sure as hell ain't. Shit, you ain't getting me in that office. I am not fixing all his fuck-ups. Hell no. That's too much work to be working on that. Nope. But I do believe that they need to get more information out there on him. You know, there's things that he's done that has not been good. So, with that being said, the governor's live stream tomorrow. I will be doing that for sure. Either tomorrow or the next day. I will say this, the next live stream will be on that. It will not be any other thing. That live stream will be on that. If I do go live during the day, it may be something different or something more came up on it. Thank you for lurking. I see. I got the message. Thank you. But yeah, the things that are happening, you know, my own governor has a phobia for our LGBT community. Not once have he, you know, not even not shown it. It's been shown twice that I looked up, that I've seen. I didn't look at it any more than that. I got enough information that I'm good. Any more information on him just makes me even more sick with him. So, the things that our government does, it's fucked up. Like, how are we going to fix our government and keep all of our rights the way that we should live if nobody speaks up to our government or does anything about it? It's bad when you have that issue. It's just like when his candidate that was running up against him, his running mate, whatever you want to fucking call it, he was racist towards that guy. Racist towards an African American. As if we don't have enough issues with people being racist. We get a governor that is. It's just wrong. I'm sorry, but I stand up to racism and I stand up for hate. I stand up against hate on any community, that's different from us. Everybody's different. Nobody's one same person. And to be treated like shit is it's ridiculous. The bill today against transgender playing in high school and college sports was major fuck ups. That is majorly fucked up. I do not agree with it. With my sports medicine bachelor's, yeah, I see it. I see why they done it. Do I agree with it? No. Nor do I ever agree with it. Truthfully, it took too long for women to play a sport and get, into a sport. But a person who identifies as a female not being able to play a sport is just as wrong. I get that. It's just as wrong. But who are we to say to take our rights from the others? We shouldn't be taking rights from other people. To me, I think the government is trying to control how we live or to even live. And this last bill will probably cut down our tourists. And Florida used to have a high tourist count. I can just about guarantee you it'll go down by at least 25%. At the least. Because of it. And I'm not, I am surprised that there hasn't been anybody to go up against our governor for what he has done. Or called him out on the shit that he's done. There's not too many people that have. Just like with the voting situation that he passed a bill to where the mail-in ballots have to be in sooner. Exactly, Ty. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it, and I am very much against people being attacked for what they are. We're all different. We're not the same. We may bleed the same, but we're not the same. A lot of people have the phobia of transgender people, but they don't realize the transgender feel like they should have been born a female. Some of them didn't know it as a kid, what it was that they were feeling. And a lot of them that did know what they were feeling, that did not come out as trans until they were older, were due to what their family beliefs are. Sad, but true. Do we hate against them? Hell no. We shouldn't even fucking hate anybody. People are always going to be doing the right and wrong. There's a lot of rights that we should be doing instead of all the wrongs that the states are doing. There are some states that if you're gay and you're in a small city or a rural city, you are fucking hated and not welcomed. If you're a different race, you're not welcome in them communities. And that is fucked up. There's too much in the hate in the world, and not only that, too many people are getting killed for who they are. And that's something that we need to stop. There's Like the governor was an anti-Muslim person. Like he's against Muslims, and not every Muslim has done everything bad, and not every Muslim is from the Middle East. I have nothing against the Middle East. Not every Middle Eastern person is bad. But yeah, a lot of people seem to think so. Look at 9/11. Everybody hated the Muslim, Indian, Native American, or not Native Indians, um, any Middle Eastern person. They pretty much hate it. And look what happened. Look what happened. And then you get a governor who did what he did. Yeah, it's wrong. And it is sad. You got that right. That is sad. It is sad to hear. And government's going to do what they're going to do. They're going to try to run our life as much as they can. And it's time us as a people stand up. Stand up for our rights and stop backing down. It's time to keep going. Ty, I hope you get a good night's sleep. Hopefully. I'll probably be going to sleep soon, if not at 4 in the morning. We'll see. It's getting to be 3 a.m. here. So, I'll probably be going to bed soon. Depends. I'm gonna let the doggies out to go potty and then go to bed probably. But I gotta let my little boy out. If I don't let him out to go potty, Casper, he won't let me, or he'll let me let him out. My brother, one of my brothers, mentally handicapped brother, let him out, and my mother let him out. The other brother, he'll squeal like a bitch with that one. So, all because he's a scaredy cat. He has nothing wrong. My brother's done nothing to him. He's just a scaredy cat. Of course, the brother's like 5'11", almost 6 feet. So, and it's a tiny chihuahua. So, I can see why that happens. But, Casper's just my crybaby. And don't let Mama leave his sight. I go to the store, if he's loose, this thing will whine and whine and whine and cry. Eventually, yeah, he'll get quiet, but most of the time when he's in my room and I cannot get out of the room and I've left, he goes crazy because I have a baby gate that I put up at my doorway. We have a couple of females that went in the season, so I don't let them out. Hi, 805, or Jose. Good to see you, brother. But yeah, Casper, I don't let him out so he can get other females. He hasn't fully developed yet, so, but I'm not taking a chance either. But yeah, tomorrow's live stream will be very interesting. And some people may think it's controversial. It probably is. My governor fucked up, so I'm putting it out there. A lot of people say, are you a Trump supporter? Nope. Never was. I knew when that asshole went into the White House, we were going to have some problems. The U.S. went to quite a bit of hell. Hell, look when he didn't get voted back in office. Look what happened. And what's so bad about it was he even welcomed it. He even antagonized it and tell them to do it more. So how can I stand for a governor or a president that did that? It's okay, Jose, that's fine. I do it all the time on my own channel, so when I'm doing these live streams, that's why I barely even touch the computer. Like my laptop, I barely even touched it. Because I do not trust doing that. I know I'm going to do it. Yeah, I have nothing against Trump, but I don't like the way that he did our community. Or our United States. And for him to back up the riots for him not being voted in, yeah, no. That's not good. If a president welcomes that just because somebody did not vote him in, then there really wasn't a real president in the first place. They only did it for the benefits. In all honesty, each president after they've gotten out of the office, they still get all this backup with um the service, and then they get all these benefits. I'm gonna say it like it is. I don't think he should get any of the damn benefits after what he done because he didn't get in office. Yeah, he don't deserve them benefits. I'll be getting off soon because of my live stream. Okay, the one that just tried to come on, you need to show your face. Yep. Yeah, I'm live. I need to see your face before I let you on. Alrighty. There you go. Oh, nope, you got off. Did you kick yourself off again? You're welcome back. Anytime. Sorry about that. I have to see face or I don't add on. Only because people have been porn bombed and I've already been porn bombed once. I'm very cautious. So yeah, the government is really messed up in the US and it's just like too much is going on. Smurf, get quiet. Little devil. He hears or sees us and wants attention. He's just a little demon. But yeah, you're welcome up on the panel. I'm only going to do a panel for a little bit longer and then I'll probably hit the bed. Unless Mama comes up. Mama might come in the chats. She didn't even know I was live and I told her I was. Told her I was going to go live. Yeah, Mama Bear does definitely watch out for her cubs. It's been one of those days. The woman barely had any sleep lately, so actually today she didn't have any sleep, and then probably around 9 o'clock, if not sooner, she went to sleep, and then she's back awake probably by 11 midnight-ish. So how's everyone night going? And it is an open panel tonight. Tomorrow night I'm not gonna say that it won't be an open panel, but I am aiming towards more of the A1 community and the LGBT community to come up. Because the subject that I'm going to talk about tomorrow has something to do with the LGBT community. I can't even speak tonight. I'm so tired. That's how bad it is. Ken, you gotta go potty? JJ, I'll let you out to go potty. She ate all of her food and ate early. Damn, that girl ate good. That's damn good for her. He's gonna let you go potty. Yeah, my Ken. Oh, it weren't sassy. Well, yeah, it's the sassy half. She ate all of it. That's good. And Darlin ate good, so. Yeah, my sassy, she had some human food earlier. And then Darlin had some. She had a lot of food earlier of human food, and she's still doing good. Give me 1 second, guys. Now I gotta back talk her because I told him to shut up, and he back talks me. I tell them little pups do.
I got an arm mug.
Yeah, and your heaviest one is probably Polly or Sass. I would say Polly. Longest one is Sassy for sure.
The cutest one's in the middle.
Oh, darling acts like a dead dog when she's. I swear, every time we hold the dog, she acts like a dead dog. She stiffens up, or well, not stiffen up, but she just holds her head back. It's either acts like a dead dog or she's very relaxed dog. One of the two. But yeah, tomorrow I will be doing the live stream, and it will be about my governor and the bill that he signed today, and about some of the controversial shit that he's done. That shows that he's racist. He's an ass. What else would you want to put out there as? But yeah, everybody's welcome up on panel. But I am aiming more for the A1 community and LGBTY or T community. Blah, blah. I can't even talk. I'm sorry, guys. That means I need to end the live stream soon. Of course, I don't normally can talk anyways. Yeah, Jose, I thought it was you. Well, as soon as I seen a face, I knew it was you. But I think you kicked yourself out. I do like that name for that, though. I did like that. Now, I do have a neighbor. It plays a lot of the bandana music over there, over next door. We sold the property to him. They have been playing a lot of that and traditional Mexican music. Uh, quite a bit. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like the nights that they're supposed to be sleeping to go to work the next morning because they do get up early. They've been playing the music quite a bit, quite loud too. At that, like I can hear it in my room, and I've got my windows closed. My AC's on. I shouldn't be hearing them, and I still hear them. So I don't know. And it's late nights too. It's not just like from like 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., 10 p.m. It's beyond 10 p.m. Not that I have anything against it. I actually like it, to be honest with you. Some nights I have to listen to music just to go to sleep, so. And I listen to whole genres of music, and not just one. I've been up since early this morning, so I am getting really tired. But Jose, it just hit midnight for where you're at. Not too long ago. Oh yeah, the next live stream will be particularly about the governor. I get more mad even the more that I read on him. So I actually stopped doing more research on him. I'm like, I got enough here. That'll do. There was no point in going further on it. It's bad when your own governor makes you sick and pissed off when you see shit that they've done. It is bad. Our government is really trying to limit us on what we can do and what we can't do, and that's not exactly right. You know, hell, we had one government that didn't even like having immigrants into the U.S. and that, or one president, and that's fucked up. You know, honestly, we all was not native to here. We weren't the first person to, we weren't really first here. I've got Native American on my side of the family. So, yeah, Native Americans were the first people here. And if people don't believe it, there's a lot of places, especially here in Florida, there's quite a few places you can dig in the ground and find artifacts from the first settlers of of Florida. You know, there's a lot of things that I don't like about it, and what our government did today, our governor did today, was just fucked up. How can you say a trans person cannot play a sport, high school or college level? What's next? You gonna tell them they can't play in the NFL, they can't play in the MLB, and they can't play in hockey or any other sport? Hell no. That day is when they need to be stood up or stand up to. They need to be stand up to now, really. But I am gonna end this live in just a minute. I don't know if mom's gonna get on or not, but she'll probably come on another day. Tomorrow I am definitely gonna be doing a live stream. Or well, maybe not be tomorrow, but my next live stream will be on my governor 100%. And yes, I've repeated it through this whole live stream. I am wanting it to be known. I will be talking about it tomorrow. If you know anybody in the A1 community or the LGBT community, please have them come to my channel tomorrow or the next day. At least have them subscribe so when my next live stream comes up, they can come and talk about this subject, because truthfully, I would like to have their opinion on it. What their feelings about it. And I will open up to about or ask them what they've seen and what they've had done with them. Um, because the situation of all this is happening, we need to stand up for. We need to stand up to it. There's no need for the hate, the attacking of somebody who is different. We're not all perfect, but we don't need to judge person by the skin color, by what sexual orientation they are, or what gender they are, or that they're different. Oh, that's fine, Jose. There's no problem with that. I get it. Trust me, nobody wants to see me without a shirt. I'd be blinded as white as I am. Although some of the guys may like it, but nah. Nah, because the angle y'all would see, y'all may like it, but nah. I wouldn't do that. My tatas are for me and my guy. That's it. Nobody else gets to see that. Life is life. People are going to hate no matter what. And, I appreciate everybody that's came in and said something. But tomorrow live stream, Jose, I know you're for the A1 community, so you are welcome on the panel tomorrow. There you go.
You were supposed to turn on. Oh God! There, can you see?
Yeah,
Hey,
you're cutting in and out.
Huh?
You're cutting in and out.
Oh man, something's wrong with my mic.
Yeah, it might be something with the mic or your signal
Okay.
or your
Well, I'll
Wi-Fi
try
connection.
later. I'll try later then. I'm sorry.
Not a problem. You're welcome up anytime. It happens.
Have a good night.
You too. I appreciate you
I'll
coming
be in
in.
the, I'll be in the chat.
Not a problem. But yeah, the community has been the LGBTY community, or T, not the Y community, has been attacked more than once. Florida had the mass shooting of the Pulse nightclub not too long ago. That club is known for the LGBT community. I can't even speak tonight. Sorry, guys. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Sassy bed. Sorry, I was telling the doggies to go to bed. Sassy, go to bed. I'll get Casper in just a minute. I don't know what box Polly went into, so you may have to check. He might have went into Sass. But yeah,
Big blue pink candies.
that's fine. I'm gonna keep her quiet for the night. Polly D. Or was that Candy?
Then that's probably saying, get real. Bitch never play.
Polly D he's very vocal if somebody gets on him. Like, I put him in the room with his brother, in the bed with his brother, or he gets in the bed with what I call his girlfriend. A Chihuahua. He's very vocal. He doesn't like to be woke up by them. He doesn't want them touching him or stepping on him. And if they get in his space, he speaks. Very clear. So that's why I always tell him to behave. And I get it, A dog doesn't like his personal space to be, invaded by somebody that's an ass. My female Chihuahua, his girlfriend, she will not shut up. Will not shut up. And when he's in there, she's quiet most of the time. So I benefit from her. Or from him being in there. But with that being said, I will be getting off of here now. I've got to get Casper in and got to get to bed. So everybody have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow, the next day, possibly. The next live stream will be about my governor, so I have to do that live stream sooner or later. I do need the A1 community to come in and talk about it. I do need the LGBT community to come in, because their opinion does matter, and everybody else's opinion matters too. But I need everybody's opinion on it. I'll see you tomorrow or the next day, and y'all have a good night. See ya.